So it's so exciting. It's time to start a new journal. And this is going to be ostensibly a Timmy journal, but definitely a kind of remnant journal. Things that I've come across as I'm going through drawers and think, oh, I have got way too much of you. I need to use you up. So there's my blank page. It's a full spread in a journal. And I thought we'd start at, well, I didn't actually think, I was looking through my remnants and there seemed to be quite a lot of black. So we're going with black, blacks and greys, bit monotone, a bit like the B is for butterfly one, but obviously different because it's a journal. So I've looked at things I thought might be useful. So I've got this label tape that I've had for ages. That one's never even been broken into. And that's the only ribbon I could find that was kind of black and white, but it's striking, isn't it? It's lovely. I've got a portrait, although I have got loads more portraits somewhere. She's black and white. I've got black labels, also Timmy's. And then the papers. Now, these were in my remnants drawer. I don't know why, because that looks like a full sheet of backdrop to me. And I'm waiting on Amazon coming so I can actually punch these out and get some circles. Those ones, maybe, I don't know, maybe I could punch those out with the inch one. I'm not sure. I need to trim something off that side. Get in now or not. Yeah. I don't know, I think it needs just a sliver off there. Let's see what that does for us. Yeah, I think we're all right there. So that means that we can have lots of tabs. Tabs. I'm reading what's on here, tab key. Lots of these circles, should we wish them. And I have ordered a 3/4 inch one, hole punch, for these smaller ones. But we can make ourselves some, let's pop that away, some things. I don't know what you call them. Some bits that we can stick on. Ephemera. Thank you. Yes, ephemera. Just suddenly came to me. So if I trim along there. I don't want to trim into these, which you can't see because I'm off screen. That's helpful, isn't it? It's helping nobody. Yeah, I don't want to trim into these ones here. I just want this bottom stuff. So let's try that about a bit tight. Let's try that about there. They're all intact. These are all intact. So let's just cut these up into bits of ephemera. Perfect. There we are. So we've got 3 nice pieces there that we can use on our project. Might need the ends making the same length, I don't know, but anyway, that's kind of that plan with all of these. This and this and this, I promise you, and this one as well, were in the remnant drawers. They were in Halloween worn wallpaper packs. I don't know why they were in the remnant drawer, they just were. But I absolutely love this one. No idea which way is up and down actually. That might be that way, I think. So yeah, I'm definitely going to use that. I love it. These ones I have in a bins in case I need them. This one, I think I might have trimmed something. No, it doesn't look like it. But I've got big numbers, should I wish to use big numbers. This little bit of Timmy ticking that I found, I'll just leave that out. This that I made, years ago. It's an embossing folder with typewriter keys on it, and I embossed it on, looks like grey, and then just went over it with a wax, and it's really quite attractive. I don't know if it'll fit here. This little bit I found, no idea if I want to use it. Then there was all my black card remnants, and then these, which are the collage, the large collage, not that one, and they've got a lot of black and white, and also they've got nice neutrals, and I think we might need some neutrals, otherwise it's going to start looking a bit monotone. So there's some nice ones here. I laid out this pink one, and I'll show you why in a moment. But there's a lot of nice neutrals and blacks on there. I mean, this one's lovely. That's gorgeous. That's a nice picture. So yeah, we've got those, and we've also got the small remnant collage strips. And I seem to have several sets here, but I'll just briefly go through them. But they're kind of the same as the other ones, as the large ones. Just really nice. Nice with useful stuff on them. So I've got those. So that's got all that. That's the paper. Then if I'm going to use that, I thought it's kind of damask, isn't it? So I looked at my damask stencil, which is much used. It's a craft treat one, and you can see it has not been cleaned after each use. Sorry about that. And then I thought, no, I need a contrast. Oh, the other thing I looked at was these engravings, because they are black and white, and you know, some lovely ones. People, big people, little people, flowers, and that hydrangea, it's beautiful. Flowers. So I don't know if I want to use them. I've just laid them out. They're there if I need them. And also this stamp set, which is all damask, should fit in quite nicely. So that's kind of what I've laid out. Oh, I've also left out a couple of stamp sets that we had last time, which was these straight, they're kind of edges, but they work as long, thin sort of extenders to a page. What am I doing? And this one just got numbers and so on and so forth on it. So I've laid those two out as well. And then, as I say, I thought, no, this needs some contrast. So I went in my ephemera drawers, where a lot of it is 49 and markered, I must say, and rooted through and just see what came to mind, what I liked. So I've got this, I settled on pink. Could really have been any colour, but I really liked the pink. So I've got this little film strip. I have no idea if I'm going to use it, how I would use it, or anything else. I just liked it. So there we are, I've got that little film strip. I've got those actually, which you could stamp on. And pink around the edge. Some leaves. These ones might be a little on the red side, but they're very nice. Leaves. I'm getting more towards pink now. Of course you can chop these up if you want. But I have had these for quite some time now, and they seldom get used. So those are the leaves. Then I've got flowers. They're all pretty large, but they are nice. They're gorgeous, in fact. Then I had this piece of paper lace, also from 49 and Market. This edge piece here, which I love. And that's it as regards the pinks. And I've laid out this woman, and I don't know why. So, right, it's possibly time to get going. Let me see if I can find my little messy mat. And I'll explain to you what I think I'm doing. I don't even know if I need my messy mat at this stage. I don't need you, my dear. So what I thought of was I'd put a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side and try and marry the two together somehow. So which was this one here, which is up and which is down. You'd think they would come out the top, wouldn't you? Yeah, I think so. And there's the half of my page, and that fits on there really quite nicely. So I'm going to cut that about there, and the white on the back pencil. Here we go. So I'm going to cut that there. And I'm not really going to use any ink for this project. I think the colours speak for themselves. So that's going to be this pocket here. Now, do I want it quite that wide? I want to tear the top off. So it's not just a straight edge. That looks better already. Do I want it quite that wide? Well, let's see what I was going to put on it. I was going to put that woman on it, this woman. And some flowers. So maybe like that. Maybe up a little bit. Maybe I should have made this pocket deeper, because it's going to be, I'm going to put a tag in there. Maybe just something down here, like what? Like a piece of not pink. A piece of not pink. That looks quite nice along there, doesn't it? Quite like that there. I'll leave that there temporarily. Let's get out one of my bags of ephemera that I put in these envelopes the other day. See if I can find something. Let's just grab a handful of stuff and see what we end up with. Oh look, I've got black and white ones here. handle with care, and do not crush. Oh, quite like those. Yeah. Well, we've got a handful out. Let's see if we can make anything out of what we've just taken out. Get some of those used up. I think that's probably too big. Although I do quite like it there. If I tore the edges, I think that might look quite nice. Lucky, I quite like that. Some of these are just the wrong colour, so that's no good. Perishable. Honestly, it's like sorting jigsaw pieces out. This is flower blossoms for its own joy. I quite like that. I think that's probably all I've got in there that is of any use to us. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So I've got Lucky, which I could definitely put down there. And then this pink doodah. And then the flower. Get back, my love. Keep pushing her around. Then that there. Flower blossoms for its own joy. Across there. What's that look like then? Looks nice. We need something behind her head. Yeah, I quite like that. The only thing, as I say, is the pocket too short. Well, that bit's definitely going to be too short as well, so got to live with it. So let's push that down a bit, but then it's going to come where her eye is. So let's push her down there. Move her over a bit, I think, so I can get all these leaves on the pocket. That looks alright. That looks alright. I might just swap this out for something else. But overall, I quite like it. Let's see what we've got in these ones that I could put there. Quite like that alphabet one. Yeah, I quite like the alphabet one. Oh, there's another one there. Let's have a look. Just in case I've missed anything. No. Let's go with that alphabet one. Yeah, that's great. Like that. Yes, I like that. Okay, so let's get some things stuck down then. Not that, because that'll go right on the page, but let's just form that pocket so we can remember what it looks like, because I want to kind of stencil behind it and stuff. So, where to begin? Where to begin? Well, I'll begin with this bit here. It's the easiest bit. Would it look better that way up? I think it would actually. So right, let's see if my glue wants to work today, which it does, thankfully. So put that on there, put it straight with the edge of the pocket, glue that down. Then we need this flower on. Now, I just can't glue that bit, but I can glue the rest. And this way then, when it comes time to put the pocket on, we've got it built. It's easy. Otherwise I'd just forget. You do, don't you? You think, oh, I'll remember that. I'll remember where everything goes. Do you heck? Right, so let's get this stuck on. So it's going to go under her. That bit goes under her as well, does it? That bit come out? Just up a smidge. There we go. That's all right. Happy with that. Lovely. And then we need to stick. Is our lady the next one? Yeah, because that'll all go behind. So yeah, the lady's next. This is from the portraits people, who I like a lot. I must admit I have used several packets of portraits. That being said, I'm still left with the same ones that I don't like, that I probably never will use, and actually I could do with just handing on to somebody else in case they like them, and if not they can chuck them. So I just want to slide that under there. She's coming slightly off the bottom so that she's all in the right place there, not sticking over the top of the pocket. Let's glue this down now. I managed to get a little bit of glue on it, but it does rub off. See if I've got a glue rubber anywhere. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Oh yeah, I have. Just take that off then. There we go. Lovely. Right, so that's that kind of made. So then I want this. Don't want it down there. It might look quite nice down there. But I've kind of got a column of that. Yeah, I think I'll put it there. It does feel odd not inking things, but I'm kind of liking what we've got, so that wants to be level with that, which I think it probably is, about level. And then this one, I'm going to have to move up a bit. it in that way because I don't want to cover up the lucky. That's nice, I like that. Let's just draw a line there where I need to cut it. I love building collages, love it. Especially when you've been through and you've got all your pieces sorted out. It's fabulous. This sticks out over the bottom a little bit, so just really want to do the cutout part. So I just want that down to the bottom of her photograph. I mean, you can cut her off. We could have cut her off, but that's fine. Just level with the bottom of her, which is there. Right, and get a clean towel and dab that, pick up the glue and push it down at the same time. There we go. So I've just got this flower blooms for its own beauty. For its own joy. Kind of going off that now. I need a word. I did look out these ECD words that were in one of the packs of paper, and they're quite nice actually. Let's see what we've got. Precious. Precious or lovely or pretty. Stunning. Precious. Let's go for precious. Where are my scissors? I feel I'm going to have to cut something. I don't know where my big white handled scissors are. Who knows? What did I say? Precious. There it is. Just going to leave the smallest margin of white around it. This is quite stiff card, so we'll be okay, I think. There we go. Oh, I like that. That's nice. About there. Yeah, about there. About there. Let's just check that that is straight. Not altogether sure it is. Yeah, I think that's all right. Give that a good press down. Lovely. So that's our pocket made for that side at least. So, do I want this behind it or not? I do quite like it. It does carry that beige theme on. Let's do the background and see what we think when we've got the background done. I've got this other piece here that I want to make a pocket with as well, but maybe not so big. I'm thinking not so big. Okay, so that's the size of the remnant that we've got left. Let's see what we want to put on it, and then we can work out what kind of size we want. So I've got all these pink flowers and pink leaves. Let's just have a look. Nice. Nice. That would have been nice behind her, wouldn't it? Actually, we could still probably do that if we really want to. Don't know, I think I'm overloading that pocket now, to be honest. But let's have a look. Now, I know there's a photograph in here that I really, that one, that fella there. I'm just checking that I haven't missed anything else. No, okay. So if I was to use him, yeah, I like him. Let's go with him. Because I want these two pages to be connected but not identical. So I've got him. And then I want a flower on this side. What flowers do I have? I've got those leaves. Got this flower. Yeah. That's quite nice. Do I need something behind him to bring him out? I'm just looking through these little bits. It's not wide enough. Let's just try that and see what we think. I quite like it. It looks like a frame. I quite like it. But we can't get away with taking too much off that top if that's the case. Okay, let's go with that, and let's just tear this top quite near the top because we haven't got a lot of free room. Okay, let's stick this boy onto here. So I'm trying to use up my ephemera pieces that I've got, and I really am swamped with them, to be honest. I've got way too many. It's doing my head in. There we are. I'm not worried about this side not being the same as that because you won't see this side under the flower. Just want it to be straight, which I think it is. Yep, pretty much so. No, he's going to have to go right down here, I think. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. Okay. Yeah, everything's looking dandy. So now I need something along here in this area. Let's see what's on these, see if there's anything floats my boat. I could put another one of these words on. That would marry them even more, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's have a look at these words. Charming. Handsome, handsome, let's have handsome. Oh, handsome boy. Okay, so I could put that there, that there. What else do we need? Anything or nothing? I don't think we need a lot, if indeed we need anything. I quite like that. I've got these ones that we made. Which could actually join them. I don't know, let's stick these down. Let's stick these down, we're just getting a bit fanciful. Let's put them exactly where they're going. Then I can get gluing. So that's going like that. So let's glue the handsome lad. So hanging on to the flower, I'm just going to offer that up there. Touch more. No. Yeah. That's great. Make sure it's straight. I think it is, isn't it? There we go. Then put our flower on. So it looks like, as usual, I've laid out way too much stuff. That is my usual problem. But we are using it. We're using it. Let's not lose sight of that. Everything we've put in this journal has been used up. Which is brilliant. Which makes me happy. So he's going to go like that. Slightly more, like that. There we go. Lovely. Actually, I think that one goes like that. And it doubled back on itself. That's nice. That's nice. So let's put handsome on. About there, I reckon. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so that's that and that's that. This one can be moved up should we wish it to be, just to give a bit of difference in the pages, which I quite like that moving up. So now we are down to the background, where what we're gonna do and where we're gonna do it. So I think the thing to do is just put a little pencil line there where that pocket's coming to, and down here. So that's that pocket. This pocket, let's get it straight, it's coming along here, along here and down here, and it ends there. Right, okay. This floating volta at the moment doesn't know what it wants to do. So I've laid out hickory smoke paint. I would have used Lost Shadow or pumice stone, but I don't appear to have any, which is bizarre because I thought I did, but it doesn't matter. Keep those somewhere safe. So I'm going to use those, and I'm going to bear in mind where our pockets are and try and build a background from there. So let's put some pumice stone out and give it a spritz with water. Mix that all up. If you're thinking it's going to be too dark, you could always add a bit of white acrylic to it, but I think I'll go with that, see how we get on. So I can't find any of my fancy painting sponges, so I'm just going to use a piece of crumpled up blue roll. Like this, and I'm going to dab into my paint and then dab it around here. Oh no, that's going to be quite nice, I think. Yeah. Bearing in mind it will dry lighter. So I'll dry that off, and I think I'll come in with a second coat there because it's quite light, so I'll just dry that. Okay, that's pretty dry. So let's go in with some more. I think I need some more paint, and I think I need it not watered down quite so much. I mean, I do want it to be the background, but that's all very, I mean, I like these. So get a nice crinkly bit, like that. Let's just come around the bottom of here a little bit. Just use up what we've got on the mat. Okay, quite like that. That's okay. And even before I dry it, let's just try these on for size. Yeah, that looks quite nice, I think. So I'll just dry that. Right, we're all dry. So I'm going to use my stencil now. And I'm going to come down here for this piece down here. And I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair Nocturne and a stencil brush. I don't want to use black soot. If you've got black soot and you like it, then, you know, by all means use it. I just don't like it. I don't like the colour. And it somehow seems to get absolutely everywhere. I want to come along there. Yeah, let's try that. I think we're fairly straight. Okay. So this should have no problems on top of the acrylic paint. If you want to use stays on, that would be fine too. I can see my line where the edge of my pocket is. Just a little bit down here. Let's have a look. Oh, doesn't that look nice? So when our pocket's on, that's going to look like that. So do I need any more than that? Tiny one here maybe. Tiny little bit. Let's just try it for size. Yeah, quite like that. That's all right. So here's the top of this pocket, so we want to kind of come across this way a bit. That's the one we used, so let's try and keep it in the pattern. Where's the top of my pocket? There. Okay, okay. Let's just keep trying these on. See what we think. I think it looks lovely. I don't think I need any more over here. I think the grey paint's doing that job for us, but we do need some up the middle and across here. So let's just see if I can get that where it was. Let's move it across, would be a good idea, and line that up with that stencil that we did. Remove that. Let's just get it lined up properly, like that. Okay. Oh, that looks so nice. So nice. Just need some there. So let's see. Line that up. That's pretty good. I think that's probably enough, but let's see when we put the pockets on what it looks like. So that's going there. The other one. is going there. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Has to be said, I like that. Do I need a bit down here? No, I think I'll leave that. Okay, so the next thing that we can do is kind of not touch that because it'll be wet for some time, but I want to stick the pockets on, and then we can think about the tags, whatever tag it is that we're going to put in them, and I don't know yet. I haven't thought that far ahead. This worn wallpaper stuff is kind of, it's got a texture to it, so I don't know how well it's going to glue. But we can but try. So let's get that where we want it, which is there. Yep, perfect. I'm not sure this is going to stick. I think we're just going to have to leave it alone for a little minute. It does not look like it wants to stick at all. Any clips anywhere? The problem is I can't clip this bit here. Goodness me, they're right on the edge. Where's my big clips? Gingerbread men. I'm going to have problems with this one because I can't get up there with clips. But it might stick. Oh, glory, I've got all sorts of things shoved in on top of my clips. Right, so hopefully snowflake stump. Hopefully that will be okay. Right, so let's try and stick this one. Putting on quite a bit of glue here. There we go. She looks lovely. Don't really want to do that over the black, which is a bit, I'm not sure it will have stuck yet. That's straight. Doesn't look overly straight, does it? Let's just clip down this side. It's the only side I can get to. Then I'll put something heavy on it and leave it for a while. Stick, stick, you people. What have I got that's heavy hanging around? Nothing. Books. Books are heavy. Dictionary. Let's put that on there. Right, I'm going to leave that for a while, have a think about what I'm going to do for my tags, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've removed the excuse me, the dictionary. I was away for quite a while. I had a really nice cup of coffee, and these actually look like they've stuck perfectly well. So the only thing we've got to do now is make a tag to go inside, and I've got this piece of black remnant. So how wide do I want them? That is the question. They're both the same width, so about there I would say. Let's cut that and see what we think when we've got it cut. I'm presuming everything's straight on this. Might be a bit of an over assumption, but let's go with it. That looks a bit raggedy, that edge. Maybe need a new blade in there. This is quite thick, so it's kind of fibrous as well, actually. Let's get the big boy out and see if we can do a better job for us. I don't want that raggedy, that's the problem. So I just want to take a whisker off. Yeah, that's perfect. This cutter, this rotary cutter of Tim Holtz, it's absolutely brilliant. I don't know why I use the other one even. I mean, that's what it's just taken off. It's perfect. If you have one of these and it's not, you think it's not cutting very well, don't forget to just hold it like that and tip it in towards the base, and you'll get a much better cut. But I can't speak highly enough of it. I really love it. Okay, so we've got this. Let's see if that actually fits in there. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And ideally I want it to come to about there. But let's check the other pocket. And that's going to leave enough for that one. Come on, I know you fit, so I don't know why you're being daft. Okay, where's my ruler? I often do this. I use my ruler and the sloped edge of it towards the glued side and just tease it a little bit. You're just softening those paper fibres. Turn it over and do the other side. Just working them a little bit. Stretches them, eases them more than stretches them. Yeah, I think we're okay. That one I want to cut about there. So let me just check that was the right size for that. Yeah, okay. So I've got two lines on here and I want to cut at each one. So let's just line that up. And then the other one. There we go. So I've got two things that are going to be my tags, if you like. Let's just pop those in there and see what we think of them. Is that the right one? Yeah, I think so. That's fine, it's just sticking out the top. one is snugger. So I think I want to take some more of this. But I'm just going to check that bottom. That it's clear all the way along. That's fine. Probably just needs a sliver taken off it. Not much at all. Fine. Lovely. So they're there, but they're not too intrusive, they're not too much in your face. So we need to decorate these. So quite how we're going to decorate them, I don't know. I've still got my really nice stencil, and that would fit in very well. I'm wondering if I use the stencil, if I could use some of these leaves or flowers on it as well. Yeah, I think so. Let's just take a wet wipe to this. I didn't clean it after I used it. I really should have done. Tut tut. Because acrylic paint, which I'm going to have to use to get a good... I haven't got an ink pad that is nice and white. I know somebody commented that they did have, but I haven't, personally haven't got one. So let's just clean this off. Might have dried in place, and that's fine if it has. Just don't want it coming off and mixing with the white. Not much coming off, if any. I think the thing to do is use it from this side. There wasn't much on there that wants to come off. Right, so yes, I am going to use this, and I need a sheet of paper to put behind it so I can actually see where the edge is, so I can straighten this up. So we are being warned of terrible gales coming tomorrow. That's all right there, that's fine. Okay, so I've got this little bit of cellophane, and I'm going to use my white acrylic paint, and this is titanium. Actually, it's called crystal white, but it's titanium white. Oh my goodness me. And just put a little bit of that out if it wants to come out. Oh yes, it kind of does, but not in any ordered fashion. Oh my goodness me. Well, it's a good job I've got a wet wipe on the go, isn't it? Oh dear me. There we are, that's not too bad. Little bits here and there, but overall we're doing okay. Right, and I'm going to take another stencil brush, which I think is fairly clean. That didn't move, did it? Oh, maybe a fraction. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this paint and dab off more than I've got on. It does look a bit grey, but it'll be fine. Actually, grey would have possibly been quite nice. might need slightly more than I'm putting on actually, because the black is taking a bit of covering, but I quite like that grey look to it anyway. So I'm going to carry on and I'm going to do that to both of the tags, and I'll see you when I've completed that. So I've done both of those and I've given them time to dry, so we're free now to crack on. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to decorate these, but I did get my box of pink and red ephemera out. Now, I don't want red because there's no red anywhere else on here, but I have got quite a few of these pink leaves and I am quite liking that idea. These are red more than pink. That's a pink one. I quite like these two people that I've got from the engraving set. I'm just having a bit of a play, see what we can come up with. And that's quite nice, isn't it? I quite like that, especially if we stamped on that. Is there another piece of that? Well, there's this, which we could make the same, more or less. And I've got this gentleman who's a bit bigger than her, but there wasn't another one the same size. So he could go there, and then a bit of a leaf or something. What have I got? What have I got? I've got those three. I could cut those off and put them there. Snip into them, put them there. Yeah, that would be all right. Do we need anything else? Well, I've got my black washi. That might be quite nice across here. I quite like that. I don't see anything wrong with that. So why delve further? Says she, delving further. Oh, there's some beautiful pieces in here. Look at that. I think there's two together there. Yeah, look at that though. My goodness. It's ages since I've been in these. A lot of them are 49 and Market, but there's a lot of Timmy in here as well. A lot of Timmy. What are they? Little flowers. And then some stitched bits that I did. Yeah, there's all sorts of things in there. All sorts. But let's not get carried away. Let's use what we've got. So, I need to stamp on there. Stamp on there with what? With what are you thinking? I don't think that any of those. They've probably got enough damask, do you think? Oh, I could stamp it with damask. That's what I'm going to do. I've gone damask mad. Mad. I'm quite mad. But that's okay. That's nothing new. You all knew that I like damask. So I'm just going to trim that off there. That leaves that bit perfectly usable or ready to be snipped in or whatever. This I need to cut at the same length as this. It's a little bit wider, it's fine, it's all right. So let's just make a mark there where I want to cut that. Trim that off. Fairly solid, sturdy, I think is the word I'm looking for, sturdy. So yeah, that's fine, and that is going there. So let's have a look at the damask stamps. They look like, I've still got white acrylic all over me. They look like they're brand new. So what have I got that would fit? That one fits beautifully. And that one fits nicely on there. Okay, let's do it. Do I need a stamp platform? It's a brand new stamp. You're gambling if you don't. Let's get the stamp platform out. It's just that I haven't got endless supplies of this pink with a raggedy edge, so I don't really want to take any gambles with it. So that's going on there like that. So need a magnet there and a magnet there. Okay, let's get the VersaFine ink out. And it is pilling up a little bit, balling up a little bit. So we'll see what sort of stamp we get. Might be good, might not be. Yeah, not so great. Good job I used the stamp platform, isn't it? Kind of doesn't want to take the ink in. It's because it's new. I should have scrubbed it. Should have scrubbed it first, but I didn't. Oh, we're getting there. That looks nice. It's this middle bit I'm having problems with. That's probably about as good as we're going to get, and that's okay. That's fine. Looks nice. So that's one piece. Where's the other pink piece gone here? Shall I just use the same one? No. Give that a good bit of a rub over with a wet wipe and put it back. And I was going to use this one. I'm just going to give it a bit of a rub over with a wet wipe first before we start. Just dry that off a bit. Okay, so which way is up? This way. So about there, I reckon. Put my magnets down. Got stencils out for Britain. They're now trying to get in on the game. I didn't know which stencil I wanted to use. Stencils, you know, they're much underused, aren't they? They're such good tools. And, well, say much underused. I much underused mine. I think this will be the final one, no matter how it comes out. fine. Lovely, let's take that out. Take that off, put my ink away, put the stamp platform away. I am glad I decided to use it, however. There we are. Right, so what have we got now? We've got that, and we've got that. It's a bit of a damask feast, this, is it not? And we've got this lady. Probably need to budge her across a bit. And the leaves, I should say. So they're going to go there like that. Then we've got the gent, who's going to go about there. And his leaves, so you might need to budge across a little bit. Oh, I don't want that big leaf in your way, in the middle of your face, mate. Sorry. There you go. That's grand. I think that's all right. Quite like it. Do we need masking, washi tape or anything? I don't think we do. It's a tag, you know, well, a journaling card really, I suppose. So let's glue these down. It's quite sturdy, this stuff, so I'll give it a bit more glue than I would if it was just ordinary paper. Let's put that there. Is that straight? I think so. Towel. A good press down. There we go. And she is going to go there. Now, do I want some washi tape along there? Let's just try it and see. If I don't press it down, I think I can quickly lift it up again. Yeah, I quite like that there. So, that's all right. Now I know what I'm going to do. So let's stick her down. About right there, so you can still see the damask on that stamp that we just put down. And before I put the leaves on, I'm going to put the washi on. Now the end of that's a bit added, so tear that there. And that there. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Let's get my bone folder. Press that down. Okay, so it's just the leaves to go then. Pretty, pretty. There we are. That's lovely. That's very nice. What do you think? It's nice. Like it. Okay, that's one done. So let's move on to the gent. this one down first. Don't know how long I've been rabbiting on with this. Quite a while, I expect. Let's have a look. An hour and 20 minutes. Sorry guys, couldn't do it any faster. So that's going to go there. Let's just check that's straight. Yeah, I think it is. I think so. Let's go with that. Then the chap. I do like these engravings. I think this is my second packet, actually. I tend to use them quite a lot and then not use them at all, which is the way with things. There we go. Give him a good press down. Put my washi on. Is that straight? Think so. Let's burnish that then. Lovely. And then just these leaves, which are going to go. Oh, where are they going to go? Oh, that's not very good. I can't fit them in where I want to. All right. Have we got any others? Got this one. I've got a bit of the same problem with that though. What else have I got? Excuse me. I've got the one I trimmed that off. No, that's covering his mouth as well. Oh my goodness. That's no good. How about this one? Yeah, that's fine. Just needs a bit of trimmage. Let's trim that there. It possibly needs... Oh, hang on. That might work. That works perfectly. Let's use that. And saves that for another day. Perfect. So I'm looking forward, very much looking forward to doing the rest of this journal. I'm guessing it's going to be in this sort of mixed media style. I don't know, I haven't spoken to myself about it really. It's certainly not in my traditional Tim Holtz style, that I will say, but it doesn't have to be. The idea is to use up Tim Holtz products that I have plenty, too many of, and all. I mean, you can see I'm swimming in stuff. Well, I'm drowning in it actually. Right, there we are. So that's our two little journaling cards. Now they need to be backed because they're black. Let's put these away, shall we? Keep them safe for another day when we need pink. Those in there, right? Yep. Oh, I'm going to put those in as well because I've got little pinks around. They're quite pretty. So yeah, they need to be backed. I probably could use that actually, the piece that I used for the paint. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to use Collall for this because it's quite a big area. and I'm not stitching around it. I stitched around the papers, the page papers, when I did them, because with all the gesso and everything on them, they'd become quite weak at the edges. So I stitched around them. Let's just put that on there. Put it up to those two sides, two less sides I've got to cut. Obviously a bit too much colour going on. Just a bit of glue. There we are, that's fine. I'll stick this one on the other corner. Might need a word on these, I don't know. It's possible. I'll have a look in a minute. See what we think. Get that right in the corner. Let's give them a sec to dry a little bit before I start to cut them out. So yeah, what do we think about a word? Well, I do have these words, of course. Bored. There was some more, wasn't there? Yeah, these ones. Sometimes, quite like that. Forever, dream, everyday, newsflash, today, so loved, charming. Let's do charming. I'm going to cut it out. I'm definitely not saying I'm going to use it. I just want to see what it looks like. But he looks like a charming gent, doesn't he? Oh, so charming, darling. Actually, there is a word here that says so. Charming. Quite like that. Quite like that. Okay, so now we've got to find what. Let's stick that on. Let's commit to the stick. There we go. That's lovely. That's a nice tag, I think. Nice journaling card. And this lady, what have we got? Lovely. Brilliant. Pretty. Creative, priceless, cute, smart, stunning. Stunning. Stunning it is. What have I got stuck on me? Oh, a bit of end of washi tape. I've enjoyed doing this. I hope you give it a go. I hope you're not put off by the fact that it's mixed media, or that you don't have this or you don't have that. Just use what you've got. That's the whole idea of this. And give it a go. So stunning. That look better down there. I think it does actually. Yeah, unfortunately that had too much paint on it then. It's not a really good stencil, but I can't just stick that up there. It just doesn't look right. So I'm going to have to live with it. Yeah, so join me next time and we'll see what I've decided for this journal. Because I can promise you I really do not know. It could be anything. I'm guessing it's going to be definitely more mixed media stuff. But, you know, this is kind of pretty mixed media, isn't it? And as Tony Vince said, kind of non-Miss P. I'm just... There's my white handled scissors. Isn't it funny how some scissors you can just cut straight with and others you just can't? There we go. Right. Now probably want to round these corners, to be honest with you. They're quite nice those, aren't they? I hope you like them. I'm going to try and round them. That, it's all now fairly sturdy, this, so I don't know if it's going to work. Oh yeah, stop flapping about things. Perfect. So there we go. That's that one. Now using the biggest corner rounder, which will help them get into their place, into the pocket more easily. So there we are, that's those rounded. I'm going to be trailing these through the house, aren't I? These little corners. Sick of finding them. Right, so we need to put a tag of some description on these. Let's bring in the page again. No, the lady was, oh, I don't know. They're pretty similar, these, you know, in size. I mean, they are the same size. So let's put the lady in here, because this can be his lady friend. So that's going to go down into there, like that. And this one's going to go down into there. So she can have the precious lady can have the charming man. So that's going to go there. Right, so you really can't see much of it. Okay, so I've just had a look at those and I think they definitely need a tag. You can't actually, unless you know, you know, they're not terribly visible in there. So I think I'm going to add a tag to the top of both. And I've got this one. I don't even know who made it. Oh yeah, Vasson. It's a nice one. It's a whale tail tag. So I've got my remnant of my... Oh my goodness, everything's getting caught up in here. Remnant of the card that I used for the tags. So I'm just going to fold that over and cut one out. Let's release the thing. There it is. Until I don't use this very often. Way. So that'll be a nice tag for that one. Can I get this out of here? Probably not. Ooh, just no tragedy. Let's try the other end then. It is just a remnant at the end of the day, so we're all right. There we go. Right, 2 whale tail tabs. So what am I going to add to these? That's a really good question to which I simply don't know the answer. I'm going to have a think. Okay, so I've considered lots of things, considered stamping on it, whatever, and I've come back to the washi tape because I like the washi tape. I like the way it looks. So I'm going to put a piece on, let's open that up, might be easier to deal with, across the bottom, right up to that lug and that lug. There we are. Same on this one. So this is just letters, and it's the one we've used on the tag, on the journaling card. Be easier to see on white. Can't see what I'm doing. So up to that corner, up to that corner. There we go. Do I want a piece at the top as well? Why have I just stuck that down? Why did I do that? There. Let's do it. I'm pinching that. It's not helpful. There we go. So let's just... Oh, come on. Give a girl a chance. Okay. Let's tear that off. Right. So what do we think of that? I quite like that. That's fine. It's going to have an eyelet in, and it's going to have... where's my sanding tool? Sanding tool. Oh my goodness, who knows where that is? Who actually knows? Okay, so I've done that. Couldn't find my sander, I've trimmed them off. And they are going to go on there like that. And I think they look all right. Great, let's get some glue on them then. Don't need to decorate the back, just the front. And where's that going to go? That's about 4.5 inches, so the centre's 2.25, which is about there, I think. Maybe slightly further over that way, about there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Fabulous. Do the same with this one. Right, so that's those done, and I'm just going to put a hole in and an eyelet. So where's the centre? I'm going to have to make a mark here, otherwise I haven't got a clue. It's about there. Let's put a hole in there. And then let's just take this one if we're happy with that. Yep, I am. Put a hole in that one as well, same place. Lovely. Set some eyelets in them. I don't have any black eyelets, which is I'm cross about, but I don't, so I don't. This one. There we go. So I just want some ribbon in there now, and I'm going to use this very bold stripy ribbon. I don't know quite how's best to do it. It's quite thick. Let's try it in half first, see if it works. It might, or it might just be a bit too thick, but we'll see. Oh, blimey. Come on. Oh, I think we'll be all right. I've got way too much ribbon on there, but overall I think we're okay. So let's just trim that off where we want it, which is about there and about there. Yeah, let's just check that I'm happy with that, the way it looks. No, he goes there, doesn't he? Yeah, quite like it. It's all right. It's all right. Put those in your bit box. Bit box might come into operation at some stage, you never know. There we go. Because we've got no lace or anything, no lace, no bling, no beads, no nothing on this, which could have. I might save that for the next page. I might never do it. I honestly, not being funny here, but I haven't got a clue what the next page is going to be. It will be of an ilk, I would say, because that's the mood I'm in at the moment. I'm in this sort of semi-pretty mixed media type phase. Oh, come on. Tighten up. That's it, I was pulling the wrong one. So I just want about the same length down here. And down here. There we are. So pop that in. And that's great. Now we can definitely see that we have a tag in each of those journaling cards, should I say. And I think we can call that done. Sorry about that. Dropped my whale tail punch. So there we go. Let's clear a bit of a space. There we have it. What do you think? We could have stamped here and here and here. There's many a thing we could have done, but I haven't, and I quite like that. I did want to join these two, but I think this stenciling and the grey paint actually does join those enough. So it's a page spread. It's going in the journal. I hope you like it. I hope you stuck with me till the end, and see what happens the next time we do a journal page. But I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, okay. Thanks guys so much. This has been 1 hour and 3/4, and this is what we've produced, but it is nice. So I'll see you again next time. I'll try and be a bit more organised so it doesn't ramble on quite so much, but I did want you to see how to do this, so you know you can do it for yourself. So see you soon. Take care everybody. Bye.